On to other news. Terrible news. From Destiny Bulletin right here. Chris Proctor, Destiny 2 Senior Design Lead, has left Bungie. We're going to read this article. But let me just say, I said a long time ago that I would not lose faith in Bungie unless two individuals were no longer there. One of them being Chris Proctor, the other one being the game director, Tyson Green. This is concerning. Let's get into the article though. Let's see what the reasons are, because I don't want to jump to conclusions here, but let's see what the reasons are and we'll go from there, okay? Bungie lead designer behind beloved Destiny 2 exotic weapons announces departure. It's from Zuhad right here. Chris Proctor, Bungie senior design lead, has announced that he has left the studio after more than 5 years. Proctor, who played a major role in shaping Destiny 2's weapon sandbox, shared the news in a LinkedIn post on February the 4th, 2025, the same day that episode Heresy launched. Working at Bungie at all is the job of a lifetime. Sandbox design, even more so, let alone owning Destiny weapons for 5 years and ending up as sandbox craft lead at a studio with a legendary grasp of core gameplay. Proctor wrote, "It's been a humbling experience and the time of biggest growth in my career. I can't recommend Bungie highly enough as a place to do amazing work with some of the most skilled game devs in the industry. Well, today, I did something I didn't think would ever happen. I resigned from Bungie." Okay, that's a dramatization. I resigned in December, but today was my last day. In 2 weeks, I'll be living in another country, and in 4 weeks, I'll post an update from a new role. Proctor first joined Bungie in December 2019 as a staff designer, primarily working on Destiny 2's weapons team, and over the years, he helped design some of the game's most beloved exotic weapons, including Hawkmoon's reworked Cloud Strike, Dead Man's Tail, Forerunner, Aztecross, Quicksilver Storm, Buried Bloodline, and most recently, Euphony. Let me just say this about Chris, man. There's not a single aspect that you can bring up in Destiny that this man doesn't have a hand in. I mean, he literally all over the place knew what was being worked on, from his own design philosophies to the team that he was overseeing here. The dude has played a huge role from a weapon design and in a huge role in sandbox choices that have been made over the years. And I have been saying it for a long time. And like a lot of issues we have in Bungie and Destiny 2, if there's one area that has done very, very good, has been consistent. And look, I'm comparing this to D2 vanilla. Y'all remember how that was. If there's one area that Destiny has been doing well in, it's been in the sandbox area, right? Now, in May 2024, Proctor transitioned from weapon features lead to sandbox craft lead for Destiny 2, continuing to support Bungie's flagship live service and sci-fi looter shooter. Before joining Bungie, he was a lead character designer at Halo Studios. I didn't even know that, where he contributed to Halo Infinite. And over the years, Proctor became a well-known and beloved figure in the Destiny 2 community, frequently appearing on podcasts and interviews to discuss upcoming weapon updates and sandbox changes. His departure comes as episode Heresy kicks off, bringing back a fan-favorite location from Destiny 1, the Dreadnought. This is a huge loss, guys. I will say, I don't necessarily know if this has anything to do, because I mean, he speaks very highly of Bungie, and it may be something as simple as like maybe another job opportunity came up. It could be something like he wanted to move to a particular country and that was a family choice. You know what I mean? I'm not sure. Whatever the case, it's a huge blow. This was an extremely valuable asset for Bungie, and I wish there could have been something they could have done to keep him. I wonder, with him changing positions last year, going from weapon features lead to sandbox craft lead, I wonder if that has anything to do at all. Like maybe he was anticipating this. Maybe he had let them know that potentially in the next year he would be leaving. But weapon features lead to sandbox craft lead, I don't know. The nomenclature would say that's a step up, but I'm not too sure. I know that as far as like outside of Euphony, as far as like active weapon design, he was kind of pulling a little bit away from that. I'm just not for certain. 90% just his own decision because he moved countries. Yeah. I will say this though, whether or not it was his decision, this is becoming too big of a trend here with Bungie though. I'm not saying that the people at Bungie aren't good people, but I just feel like we've lost some incredible talent over the past, couple years. That's unfortunate, dude. He's going to go work for 323 Industries. 323 Industries. Wow. Yeah. That sounds like a great place to work. Substantially better than 343, I would assume. If he was going to be at 343, wouldn't he be staying in the States? Not saying he couldn't work elsewhere, but yeah. Someone said that he may be going to CD Projekt Red, but I don't know. I don't know where that information's coming from. He literally said CD Projekt Red. Looky there. Y'all got the tweet on that? Where did he say CD Projekt Red? Oh, so from Paul Tassi right here. I heard this was happening, but no point breaking it early. Says he's moving to another country. CD Projekt Red, ? Anyway, another big loss for Bungie, as is a pattern these days. It is a big loss. But dude, I can't. Can any of us fault Chris for this? I mean, CD Projekt Red. The opportunities you can have and the games you can work there on there. I can't blame him one bit. I mean, dude, from whatever they, and it is interesting because it's like, could Chris go work on Witcher 4? Maybe. Cyberpunk 2? I don't know. I think Cyberpunk 2 makes more sense than Witcher 4 considering his background. Yeah. Yeah, I think he'll do well there. Oh man, he could probably cook us some crazy stuff for Cyberpunk. Oh my God. Do we know he's going to CD Projekt Red? Oh, I'm just taking my news directly here from chat. Y'all said that he confirmed he's going to CD Projekt Red. No, he did not. He did not confirm. Okay, so nothing's been confirmed. Yeah, we don't know where Chris is going. We don't know. This sounds like more of a personal decision though. I still hate it, man. I still hate it. How many of you probably watched Chris Proctor in the Fire Team podcast? Man, I could sit there for hours listening to those things because we would do the breakdowns for those podcasts. And man, just listening to the design philosophy for a weapon, the weird bugs that they would encounter and they had to work through, you know, some of the headwinds they ran into with certain weapons. Like, dude, all that stuff was just so interesting. Even if you're not even a developer, just a gamer, it was so interesting. He had a way of really putting things into words that essentially gave you a peek behind the curtains of all the technicalities. It was nice. I don't necessarily know if that's it, Les. It seems like a personal. You said, wonder if he's leaving because of the future of Destiny 2. I don't think that's it. I think more of a personal decision. I don't know if Chris has any kids or not. I will say, and some of you may have already gone through this. When your old lady has a kid, what's the first thing she wants to do after she has that baby? 9 times out of 10, they want to live closer to their family. And I don't know where that may be, right? I don't know if that plays any role. But man, 9 times out of 10, they want to be closer to family. And I don't know, but again, don't know what's all happening in Chris's personal life. This just screams getting off of a sinking ship. Yeah. We could feed into that narrative, right? We could doom post. Oh, we could say it's over. The thumbnail could literally just be, it's over! But consider how many of you motherfuckers bought the Star Wars outfits yesterday. It ain't over. You funding this shit. Y'all know that? Acting like this thing's over. Yeah. While you're walking around in your Star Trooper outfit. I saw all of you. I haven't bought it yet, but all of you fucking bought it. How you feel today, guys? How's it feel to be $60 shorter? Huh? You feel good? You proud? Are you proud? I am proud. Until people quit buying that kind of stuff, Destiny has a future in some capacity. I will say this, the game that we haven't heard a peep from is Destiny Rising. What do y'all think's going on with that? I mean, we haven't heard shit.
Slap that like button like your mama told you right.